Duck. I've been looking for this movie since 2004 when I saw this at a mom and pop shop up in Chico, California. And I saw this poster and that tagline, and I was like, what the fuck? What's going on here? And I've been on the hunt for this movie since then. I finally found it on Vinegar Syndrome 2 months ago. I got it. It's like, you know what? I need to see this movie. I need to see if this is really that crazy. And it kind of is crazy. It is crazy because of what they're talking about and what they're satirizing. The kind of subject matter they're satirizing is like not okay. If you can get past the subject matter, the bad quality, the poor writing, the bad acting, if you can get past all that and get to the last 20 minutes of this movie where really all their thoughts are really put to pen to paper there. Because they're really trying to say something about the media and how they sensationalize this type of shit. Because there's a scene in here when a kid runs out of the school holding his wound, and the news coverage replays that shit over and 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 over again. And there's also a post-credit scene where they talk about the news coverage, and there's two more kids, and they're like, and they're making these two assholes famous, and there's two more kids there, and they're like, huh, maybe we should do that. There's also a weird thing with the pops who's listening to like heavy metal, and then he starts beating his wife because he was listening to heavy metal, and then he was listening to heavy metal while he was driving down to pick up his son, and then he was gonna run over a kid because he was listening to heavy metal. The funny thing is that both times the song said, kill, 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 kill. Which is a reference to like an Ozzy Osbourne case, I think back in the 80s, where it's like, get the gun, get the gun, get the gun. Which wasn't the lyric, but you know what I mean? Interesting how they snuck that in. The practical effects in this movie are fucking awesome. They're really good. They're really good. I'm blown away by how they done some of those practical effects. I'm like, damn. And this had like a $6,000 budget in 1999, shot on a VHS camcorder. That's crazy. This is guerrilla filmmaking at its finest, and this is guerrilla filmmaking at its most creative. I gotta give them that. I gotta give them kudos for that. Because they went out and fucking shot this movie and did it in such a fucking independent way. This movie's on YouTube right now. Go watch it and form your own opinion.